Okay, hello everybody. This is Robert Raiford here, live in Carom Cafe Billiards. I'm joined by Rob Keller from Waterbury, Connecticut, a pool and billiard player as well. How you doing, Rob?
Not too bad. How about you, Rob?
I'm doing great. This is like billiard heaven this week. We had the 14-1 Predator World Straight Pool Championship. And we also had the Verhoeven Open International Three-Cushion Championship, where we had the best pool and billiard players in the world come to a very special place called Carom Cafe Billiards. We have, what would you say, 20-something pool tables and over 10 three-cushion tables. It's one of the few places that you could have an event like this. You've been down here before, right?
Oh yeah, I've been down here quite a bit, as much as I can.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful place, and I got to say, if you haven't got down here, it's something you're going to have to see.
It's definitely the mecca of three-cushion billiards in the United States, at least, and the international players tell me there's just nothing like it in the rest of the world. It's like a special competition arena, but it's really just a pool room. I mean, there's the local crowd and everything, but the nice thing about it is they have very wide walkways around the table areas that they pull bleachers in during tournaments, and they have seating for a large number of people to watch the matches. Today, we see that we've got Torbjorn Blomdahl on the table. He's playing Efren Reyes. I think you might have heard the earlier announcement. They played three-cushion billiards last night, 35 points, and Torbjorn just took off like crazy. Efren Reyes averaged 1 point average in that game, and he got killed because Torbjorn played about a 3 average. He made 35 points in 12 or 13 innings, including a run of 16. Unfortunately for Torbjorn, we're now playing Efren Reyes' primary game, which is pool. Torbjorn is a great pool player, and you guys are going to see for yourself. Efren, however, is the favorite in this match, and we'll see if he gets his revenge.
And it's something I'm interested to see. I haven't seen Blomdahl play pool yet either myself.
Okay, I was just going to ask you there if you had seen. There's a match that they played in Japan maybe 10 years ago where they played 30-point billiard match, and then they also played a set of 9-ball, I think race to 11. And believe it or not, Torbjorn Blomdahl won both of them.
Oh.
Not many people get to say they've beaten Efren Reyes in any game, much less pool and billiards. Efren's at the table now. Looks like he's got a pretty straightforward run out. 8's near a pocket, and it leads naturally to the 9-ball. He can pretty much leave the cue ball anywhere here from the 7. The critical angle is going to be from the 9 to the 10. 10's kind of on the bottom rail here. And as long as he leaves himself not too straight in on the 9, he'll be able to get down there and run the first rack.
Perfect.
Yeah, he left himself a very natural positional path from the 9 to the 10 ball. Now, originally this exhibition was slated to be a 9-ball match, but over dinner last night, both players decided that they'd rather play 10-ball. He's got a little more of a cut than he wanted here,
yeah,
but
that's for sure.
Efren Reyes is one of the best sharpshooters in the business, and it's very unlikely he's going to miss that shot. Now, at the Predator World Straight Pool Championship, Efren, who is not so much a straight pool player, although he is possibly the greatest pool player that ever lived in many people's opinion, he doesn't play so much straight pool. In the Philippines, they play more rotation, 15-ball rotation, where you get a point for the number on the ball, and he's very used to making balls in sequence.
Yeah, I've seen him practicing, and that's actually what he was doing, putting all 15 balls out there, and pretty much made every one of them every time. Unbelievable guy to see in person.
He could just move the cue ball so well. He knows how to break clusters and make carom shots and combos. his score. The score is now 1-0, Efren's favor. One of the interesting differences between 9 and 10 ball, a lot of people think, well, it's just one more ball. It's exactly the same thing. But it's so much harder to make a ball on the break in 10 ball with that triangle pattern. The diamond-shaped 9-ball rack, if the balls are racked tightly, you have pretty much a dead corner ball in the corner pocket if you're breaking from the side rail. It's a lot harder to make balls in a 10-ball rack, so you tend to, on average, have more balls left over on the table. It makes for more congested run out and a lot of moving in the beginning to fight for the first open shot. So if a player doesn't have an easy shot, or even if they do have a shot but it can't get to the next ball, you'll be seeing them play safe. Oh, look at that. That's a very sneaky safety by Torbjorn Blomdahl.
Played very well.
Yeah, one rail into the 10 ball, knocked it off the cushion to use it as a blocker. Efren's going to have to kick at this ball. Now Efren, he pretty much redefined people's ideas of what pool could be by his masterful use of the kick save. So a lot of guys, they just kick one rail hard, try to get the ball, just make a good hit, rely on luck. And Efren was kicking for a certain side of the ball, a certain speed, and he's really thinking about how can he leave you safe in return. Torbjorn was lucky he could even see the ball. He had to masse a little bit around the 3, and he did touch it for a legal shot, but he's left Efren straight on the 1 ball. He doesn't have a good shot here. He could play the combo if he wanted.